Hi guys, I'm Dr. Rachael Eckel and I'm here at the Skin Health Institute with my beautiful friend and colleague Sarah Jane Waddell, who really needs no introduction. She is the queen of Carnival.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, basically Rachel and I were having a conversation the other day and we realized that I might know a lot about Carnival, but I really don't know anything about skin at Carnival. So I'm here to have a little coffee, have a little tea, and I guess brush up on my skin knowledge.
So tell me something. You are widely revered as the most beautiful girl at Carnival, right?
No!
And I think most of our followers would agree. And my question is that you know a lot about beauty and glam, and do you have any sort of favorite beauty trick for Carnival?
Okay, it's not one you would think. It's
Okay.
not one you would think.
Okay.
So I have a little fan that I hook to the bottom of my phone, so it uses your phone battery, and so when like nobody's looking, you can just hold it, and it like mats you down and kind of refreshes you.
Yeah.
Because that I feel like is the most important thing for Carnival.
Sure.
It's just you don't want to look flustered and crazy. You know, and in the heat, it can, oh my gosh, it can really get like that.
I'm guessing that if you have the fan blowing as well, that would make for a really great selfie. Because you could be like,
it does.
Hair blowing in the wind, perfect Carnival selfie.
Yes, all you need is a fan and a Lumi and a great lip gloss.
Yeah.
You're good.
I like it.
Selfie land, girl.
I like it.
Oh gosh.
So tell me a little bit about how do you care for your skin over Carnival Monday and Tuesday?
I don't.
Okay.
I will tell you this. My makeup artist uses a great sunscreen under me. Wow. She uses a great sunscreen under the makeup. I really can't give you the name, but I remember she spoke to me about it. She's like, this is a very great sunscreen. This will help keep you protected all day. To say that is actually what has happened, I mean, it does a decent job, but really and truly, you're out there for hours and you're sweating and the sun is beating down, and I mean the other thing too is I cannot like what am I supposed to do? I can't spray the copper tone on my face.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so like you just kind of have to kind of duck the sun a little bit for the day, because there really is, for me, I find there's no way to maintain that throughout the day.
Right. So what do you know about reapplication of sunscreen? Do you think that's important?
I do. When I go to the beach and when I go down the islands, of course I reapply.
Okay.
But the problem is when I have a full face of glitter and contour, it's just not gonna happen, Rachel.
I understand. So this is a really common question that I hear from patients over the Carnival season, is about reapplication of their sunscreen. So basically patients get up at 2 a.m. in the morning, they get their beautiful makeup done, everything is looking gorgeous and the sequins and everything is perfect and the glitter, and then you get to the Carnival show and then literally within about 30 minutes you're sweating and everything has come off, including your sunscreen.
I'll tell you why it's so bad. Because you get to the stage, and first of all, yes, the savannah, there's wind blowing and then the savannah grass, whatever.
Yeah.
But everybody has on these backpacks. So it's actually very still and you're standing up in a crowd. So you just start to sweat. So literally from the morning, you have already sweat off everything, which I'm sure includes your sunscreen too.
Exactly. So we know that sunscreen comes off with sweat, with water, heat, humidity. And the biggest complaints that everybody has about sunscreen is that it's greasy, it's white, it stings when I get it in my eyes, especially the spray, right?
Yes, and you already have fake eyelashes, you already have your shades on that are messing with your fake eyelashes, you have rhinestones in your eye. So the last
Blue in the eye.
Yes,
the last thing you need is some more sunscreen. So what's a really great way to reapply sunscreen is that most people will not use a spray. Most people will not use something like a cream sunscreen, because who's going to do that on top of their makeup, okay? And we know that we're supposed to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours, okay? But especially if you're sweating or if there's a lot of humidity or sun, it should be perhaps even more often than the 2 hours. So a really great way that I found to reapply my sunscreen is to use a brush-on sunscreen. Blake, behind the scenes, do you? Thank you, darling.
Okay.
So this is my favorite brush-on sunscreen, and this is our #1 sort of most popular product at Carnival, because what it is it's an SPF of 50, and I'm going to tap it here on my arm, and you're going to see the sunscreen come out there. But when you put it on, you literally see nothing. So that's on bare skin. Now I'm going to also put a little bit.
Translucent?
Exactly. What's really nice about it is that it also has a mattifying effect. So obviously everybody
Which is what you need at Carnival anyway.
oily and shiny and greasy at Carnival, and women usually carry around a little bit of powder anyway. So you've got your powder, you've got your color, and you've got your bolstering sunscreen of SPF of 50.
Agreed. This
Isn't that
is
cool?
so good because also I like that it's in the brush already. So it's kind of like I don't have to pack a compact, pack a brush. Because remember, I am on the road for Carnival. I'm not looking to carry a whole
I know.
travel bag.
I know.
I just want a little pouch. So like
Yeah.
this is actually quite a good way to that solves that problem. 50 SPF?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we know that SPF of 50 is the
Right.
highest that is recommended,
Okay.
because anything over 50 gives you very little protection. So the most important thing is to reapply, meaning that an SPF of 30 gives you a protection value of about
Right.
95%, and an SPF of 50 gives you a protection value of 97. So SPF of 100, do the math, is not going to be that much. So it all comes down to reapplication.
Can I make a confession before we go
Yeah.
ahead? So I think for a huge portion of my life, I thought that SPF stood for sunproof 4.
Oh, really?
Sunproof 4. This would be 50 hours.
Oh my god, no, you're
Well,
joking.
I was young, I was small, but I really thought,
That's
okay,
cute.
it was sunproof for 24 hours, it was
Wow.
sunproof for 15 hours.
I wish.
So, yeah, exactly. So what does SPF really mean? Like, what is 50? What is that? What is the increment? What does SPF stand for?
So SPF is sun protection value, and it really only tells you about the protection value against one ray, which is called UVB, okay?
Right.
So just having SPF alone is not enough, because there's many more rays aside from just UVB. So where I'm going with this is a traditional sunscreen. When you go to the pharmacy, when you
Right.
pick up your, your
Hawaiian Tropic.
not naming any names,
Sorry.
but 99% of what you get in the pharmacy
Right.
just has SPF and protection against UVB. But that's one ray, Sarah. There's way more rays that we know about in 2019, including UVA. 75% of aging and sun damage comes from UVA, and SPF on its own doesn't protect against UVA. We've also got HEV light, so high energy visible light, that comes from the lights indoors, your phone, your screen on your computer. It comes from the sun, it comes from these lights in here. So also SPF doesn't tell you about protection from that. There's another ray called infrared A rays, okay? Well, I know, I could go on.
You're making me scared to go outside. I'm just gonna live in a bomb shelter on
Okay.
the ground now.
I know. Now I'm going to tell you the worst part, perhaps. People
Okay.
focus a lot about the sun at Carnival, but perhaps the second enemy that is just as bad as the sun at Carnival is pollution from the Carnival trucks. Now, there have been studies that have been done in China and all over the world that have shown that pollution has a significant damage on skin. It creates discoloration, acne, large pores, redness, dryness, dullness. I could just literally go on all day long. So the reason why skin looks so bad on Ash Wednesday is A, because people don't reapply their sunscreen, and B, they have zero protection against pollution. That's where this little baby is so magical, because you've got protection of UVA, UVB, HEV, IRA, sunlight, and also protection against pollution.
Well, I always call it Ash Wednesday because you literally look
Look like
ashy.
ash.
You look horrible.
Yeah.
I used to, and it's funny when you said that about China, because I used to live in Beijing, and the pollution was so bad that you could look at the sun endlessly. Like you could just stare at the sun, because the sun was just this kind of gray orb. Anything that was more than 20 feet away had a kind of gray wash over it. The pollution in the air was so bad, and my skin was just in a mess. So it's like, and this is all like now that you're saying this is taking back. I'm like, wow, okay, this is the pollution that had such a devastating effect on my skin. So I can imagine on Carnival now, when you're literally following trucks around,
just inhaling. Don't talk about the lungs.
And you're drinking alcohol, and
which
you're
is
in the hot sun,
inflammatory,
and you're exerting yourself. And for a lot of us women too, let's be real, your weight is lower than it normally is too.
And you're dehydrated. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So all reasons now.
There's a lot to consider at Carnival, right?
I knew it. I knew when you asked me at the beginning what I do for my skin at Carnival, and I said nothing, I was gonna regret it at the end of this video when I learned all of these things, and now I'm already like, how have I been neglecting my skin at Carnival? We always think about boots and costume and this and that, and never our skin.
And when I was younger, and I have always suffered with really bad sun damage and lines and wrinkles and whatnot. And when I was younger and I was playing Carnival, a lot of my focus was on the boots, the stockings, the feathers. And as I've gotten older, my priorities have really shifted more towards protecting my face and protecting my skin, so that all the hard effort that I put into it in the year, in getting the skin that I want, that I don't wake up on Ash Wednesday and take 10 steps backwards. Another really fun trick that is so economical is broccoli. So we know that broccoli is a superfood because it has something in it called sulforaphanes. And what this does is it helps you to digest and to excrete the pollution much faster from your body. So it's good to stock up on a little bit of broccoli a couple of days beforehand. That way, any pollution that you inhale or anything for your skin, you can also see.
What are you telling me?
Yeah,
this is amazing.
Superfood.
I'm
Remember,
in my fridge now.
Remember that broccoli doesn't just affect broccoli. Remember, pollution doesn't just affect the skin. You're breathing it in, you're getting damage to your lungs, you can have heart attacks, it can affect your whole body because it causes systemic inflammation.
I'm just picturing myself on Ash Wednesday like this. And like my feet are like soaking in Epsom salts, and I'm just rubbing on broccoli in my face, being like, this is how it works, right? This is what she was saying. Well, that's good to know though. I definitely have to stock up then, because like you said, that's reasonable. Anybody can go and buy a big head of broccoli.
Sure.
And that can help their system out a lot, flush out a lot of toxins.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really don't consider the rigors that we put our skin through in that 48-hour span.
So I think in summary, we gotta get a fan, right? To stay cool, right? And get our fabulous selfies in the wind.
Some broccoli.
And we've got to remember to reapply our sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you all are gonna be seeing me with this on the road, okay? Because this is, to me, is perfect. It solves a huge problem that I have. And I mean, I have very fair skin as well. So I know that, like, I am somebody where I spend a couple of days in the sun and I'm going to see my freckles all coming out to play. I have a brown constellation all over my face by the end of Carnival.
Sure.
So I really hope this helps. But I feel like it's not just lighter skin tones that need it too. I feel like the things that you're telling me, pollution, this, that, clogged pores, that's every skin tone. We just have different ways of showing it.
Exactly. So most patients that sit in my chair that are darker skin tone, they say to me, when I reach the part where I talk about sunscreen, they say to me, but I don't need sunscreen. And I'm like, look, it's not just whitey in the room that needs sunscreen. Everybody needs sunscreen. The sun doesn't discriminate. So whether you're white, yellow, brown, black, whatever color you are, sun damages skin. But it just looks different in different skin types. So you and me will freckle, burn, get skin cancer. But a darker patient tends to get more oily, more large pores, more acne, more scarring, more discoloration, more sensitivity, dryness. So they just have different signs and symptoms than we have. So they will wake up on Ash Wednesday. We will wake up with more freckles and more discoloration and dullness. But they will wake up feeling more oily, more acne prone, more breakouts, more discolored. You get me?
No, for me, it's like I'll go in the sun and tan by the pool or something. I'm kidding. I know. I was like telling your doctor you eat like sweets and you're a dentist and all that, you know what I mean? But I do. I go out tan by the pool, but because I'm very fair, and then my skin looks great for like a day. Or two, and I look amazing and I'm glowing, and then 2 days later I am like the crypt keeper. Like my skin is like dry and horrible and scaly, and so again, like I don't feel like it's so much a color thing. I feel like whether you're light skin or dark skin, and even a dark skin person, like you go by the pool, you're going to see the damage coming up 2 days later.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if somebody who's dark is using this, is it going to show up as very fair on them?
No, so it goes on.
This translucent.
There's 4 different shades in
Okay,
this. So
nice.
from whether you're white like snow or black like night, doesn't matter what color your skin is, we've got every shade to cover all different skin tones. And the beauty is, which is so fabulous. I hope you checked it out.
Shameless plug, shameless plug.
But you know, what's beautiful is it goes on matte and it has little glimmer effects to it, so
Okay.
a little bit of a glow. But on all skin tones, it goes on completely invisible. It's not greasy, it's not sticky, it's 100% mineral, so it doesn't clog pores, it doesn't cause acne, and if you get it in your eye, because it's a mineral sunscreen and not a chemical sunscreen, it doesn't burn.
Okay.
So yeah.
I like it. All right, you're reaching in my bag, and I have limited real estate in that bag for Carnival, so that's a big compliment that you found your way there. Unforgettable brush-on sunscreen.
And I think Blake is gonna be so happy because he always has to carry around my bag at Carnival, and he's always like, like, we're hiking, right, babe? So this is just hopefully this is maybe a brush. Maybe the only 2 things in my bag.
You're good, you're good. And
Yeah.
lip gloss, don't forget the lip gloss.
And lip gloss, yeah.
I love the Color Science lip gloss.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been wearing it all the time. Coral is my color. I love it.
What's nice is it has a sunscreen, because you're not going to go and put sunscreen on your lips. You're not going to brush this on your lips, right? 'Cause you
Yeah,
want
but
some
I
color.
find when I've used lip products that have SPF in them, it tastes weird.
Yes.
I feel like I'm eating sunscreen,
You know why?
and I don't like it, and I don't get that vibe at all from your lip gloss.
Because of the same reason for what you experience in the eyes, that it stings and irritates. Most sunscreens that you put on the lips are chemical based, and the chemical based sunscreens don't taste nice, they don't
Right.
smell nice, they go in the eyes and they sting the eyes. Whereas mineral sunscreens, which Color Science is made from, basically it's just pure zinc and titanium. So you could put it on a wound, it won't irritate the wound. You can formulate it into lip products and you don't taste anything or see anything.
Okay. I love it. Good to know. I feel like
I
this year
think-
my skin is gonna thank me for
Yeah.
coming here today.
On Ash Wednesday, it's gonna be like
I'm not gonna
thank
be
you,
Ash
Sarah.
Wednesday. It's gonna be glowing
Glowing Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you so much for having me, Rachel.
Thank you for coming in and having this chat, and I hope you were able to learn something about Carnival, the road, and looking fabulous, but also protecting your skin so that it remains flawless for Ash Wednesday.